Well, it's me again, and this is my podcast and my world, where I take you along on an adventure where we get to explore everything and anything that goes on in my mind. Oh boy, is it random, is it crazy, it's nuts, it's all over the place. So grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's have a good time. Okay. Hello there, friends, it's me, and I am now over the 13 hump. This is 14! Woohoo! And my check engine light just now turned on. Okay, that doesn't make me feel secure. Driving down the road and all of a sudden my engine light turns on. No! It's not sputtering yet, so we're good. Actually, I'm on my way right now to the gas station or petrol station or fuel station or whatever you want to call it. Just got off work and I'm gotta go get some fuel for this thing because it's really thirsty. So I just recorded like 9 minutes of this podcast and now I gotta do it all over again. I'm so sad. Okay, so I'm excited because tomorrow is my son's birthday party. And my son was born on the 21st of December. And so he was our Christmas baby. And we got to bring him home on the 23rd of December, 2010. And it was great. We put him underneath the Christmas tree. He's like, oh, look! Santa left a special present this year. It was great. Oh, it was fun because we put him in my parents' arms. Oh, on Shantae's arms, my parents' arms, on Christmas Eve, and we said, "Merry Christmas! You now have a grandson." So, but because his birthday is so incredibly close to Christmas, it doesn't work out quite as well as it should. I feel so sorry for anybody who has a birthday like literally right on Christmas or the day before or day after. That is just horrible because your birthday kind of gets dissolved. Like my buddy Lucas, we've been, I'd say we've probably been best friends now. We don't talk very often, but when we do, it's like nothing ever happened. We just go right back to normal. But we've been best friends now for like 35 years or something like that. Been a long time. But his birthday is January 1st. And so it just seems to disappear with the new year. It just vanishes. It goes away. It's like, oh, it's gone. And so, it sucks. It sucks. So this year, and every year, what we do is we wait until the second weekend in January to celebrate his birthday. That way, all the Christmas rush and the Christmas this and that, it's all gone. And it gives enough time to finish the holiday season. Everybody's going back to school, which for a child is very important because if you're going to have a birthday party, you really want, to be able to invite your friends from school, especially when you're 7 years old. You know what I mean? So we make sure that his friends are here with us and they get to celebrate, with him, and it's an absolute birthday. It's a perfect birthday. It's exactly what any normal child would want, was a birthday that's not on a holiday, and so tomorrow is that day, the day that we are going to celebrate his birthday. And my wife and I, we have a pact or a tradition. We promised each other, at least until our kids are 16, that every single birthday they have will be above and beyond. We want to make sure that our kids have memories. It's so imperative that, come on, light change. Slow down. Yes, let's do that. Ding dong. No turn signal, nothing. I'm going to slow down there at the end. Ding dong. It's imperative that children have memories of their childhood, and especially things like birthdays. They are going to remember them forever. So every year we try to top ourselves. We literally try every single year to top ourselves. The wife and I do. And this year I think we've done it. This is going to be the best birthday party my son has ever in his life had. And it's perfect that he's the perfect age because he's 7. He's 7 years old. We've decided to do Star Wars. And we've gone over the top. We've got I can't remember the darn thing's name. We got Yoda. One of those blow up ones, that has a built-in fan that blows it up. He's like 4 feet tall, little Yoda. And then we've got Darth Vader, which is, how tall is Darth Vader? I think Darth Vader's 5 feet tall, and it's a blow-up one. And then we've got what the heck? I can't remember his name, but it's the great big lizardy, snaily looking thing, or not snail, but the other one. I hate it when I can't remember things. That tends to be my problem all the time. Anyways, we got the great big one, and he's like, gosh, I want to say that he's like 8 feet tall. It's huge. It's got 2 motor fans, and it is huge. Okay, we're talking to Donald Trump. Huge. Okay, or huge. I think that's what he says. And it's just massive. Absolutely massive, amazing. And so we've got the Millennial Falcon, which is like 5 feet long. It's going to be hanging from the ceiling. We've got BB-8 that is a blow-up BB-8. There's so many things. So much light. All the kids are going to have their own lightsabers. It's going to be the most epic birthday party ever. Freaking ever. It's so cool. We rented the space. There's a great big conference room at the public library, and we rented it, and it's in the basement of the public library. And so we're going to be able to have this huge space. All of his friends are going to be there. Family's going to be there, and his grandma, she's amazing. She bakes cakes. Not for a living, but for fun. She's so good. She's done so many wedding cakes and all kinds of stuff. Well, she is making his birthday cake, and it's gorgeous. It looks like BB-8. It is huge, and it's beautiful, and it's amazing, and we've just topped ourselves. We've so topped ourselves. So yeah, it's really awesome. And so every year we do that, and it's a challenge for us to do that every year. We did a princess one for my daughter one year. We did a superhero birthday one year for my son. We've done all kinds. We started when they were probably about 3 years old, and they just get bigger and bigger and bigger and crazier every single year. Well, my daughter's birthday is coming up in April, and thank goodness they're spread out by 7 months. But my daughter's birthday is coming up in April, and she, I think, is going to get a Harry Potter birthday. And I found, so that, they have like the big blow-up castles that have a fan built into them. Okay, well, they have one that's Hogwarts. Okay, but you don't get in it and jump around. It's just this great big it's from the outside. outside looking in of Hogwarts. And then there's one, I can't remember the creature's name, but it's the big horse unicorn thing that I think it is a bird. It's a horse bird. Anyways, they have one of those that is like huge, full size, and it blows up. And just a bunch of awesome stuff. All of the kids are going to be wearing their robes, and we've got ties for them, and all kinds of different things for them to wear. And so it's going to be just this epic birthday is what we've got planned. So we're totally going to go crazy. And she's really into Harry Potter right now, like really into it. So we're going to do that. And then I think it's called the Book of Secrets, I think is what it is. And I think that's what the cake is going to be, is the Book of Secrets, I believe. And all the kids are going to get wands, and the whole thing is just going to be amazing. Absolutely fantastic, amazing. So yeah, man, we are so excited. But yeah, it is just this thing where every year you got to give a crazy, amazing birthday party, because you're only a child once, and being a child is all about magic and the innocence and fun and making memories. I want my kids to be, adults one day and just have these amazing memories of their childhood. I work really, really crazy long hours. Most of the time, my children are in bed when I go to work, and they're in bed when I come home, and it's been that way for the last 7.5, 8 years. And they know me, they know who I am, but they don't really know me. And I mean, I get to see them on the weekends and spend time with them, but I'm usually so burned out from the week that I'm usually kind of grumpy and all that kind of stuff. And my thought is that when they're older, they'll realize what it is that I've done for them, and they'll be thankful that I did what I did. And I gave them everything I possibly could. And, I love my family. I love my children. I love my life so much. Sometimes I feel like I just want to end it all and run away, and I want to die, and I just want to just kill myself sometimes. I mean, I really get depressed. But usually I come around and I'm like, I got it pretty freaking good. Yeah, I really work hard. At least I think I do, and I could always work harder. Let's be honest. I could always work harder, but, I could always get another job. I could work graveyards too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already working, 12-hour days or more. I could always do more, I'm sure, but it's about the memories. It's about building that memory of your childhood and your family, and almost like a legacy. I'm building it in their heads, I'm making them feel love, I'm trying, not only when I'm with them, but when they look back when they're a kid. They're not going to remember the day-to-day life, I don't think. I think what they're going to remember is the special moments. At least that's what I'm hoping for. When I was a kid, I had one birthday. I had a lot of birthday parties, I'm sure, but there was one that was it. One that I remember. Out of all of them, I only remember one. Actually, I think I remember two, but I remember one in particular. It was my 5-year-old birthday party. My dad saved his money and bought me a black and yellow Huffy bicycle. And it was a big boy bike. And it was my very first bike. I didn't have a bike before that. I didn't know how to ride one or anything. And we went to Chuck E. Cheese. And my dad bought pizzas and brought the cake, and all my friends were there, and it was amazing. And I remember it vividly. And then there was another birthday party, and I think it was after that, where it was on the back porch of my parents' house, but all I really remember is the balloons hanging from the posts on the back porch. But memories are the one thing that we cherish as an adult. You know, when we think about the good times, think about the bad times, but usually the good times hopefully outweigh the bad. I want to build those. I want to make sure that my kids get those. You know, they may think right now, everybody may think right now that my kids are spoiled rotten, which they definitely are. But I know that when they are adults and they have children of their own, they're going to have fond memories of their childhood. So I know I'm going around and around and around on the same thing. I'm sorry. So I'm so super excited. So super excited. So I am thankful for everything that is in front of me. I'm thankful for my life and my wife and my children and the fact that I have family that are willing to let me live with them and burden them with our presence on a daily basis. I hope this year, really, really, really hope that we get to buy our own house this year. My children want their own bedrooms, and they're content where they're at, but they want their own bedrooms so they can decorate them. They want to paint their own rooms. They want to have their own thing, their own space. And I think I'm getting close. I think I'm getting to the point where we're just there. This is it. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel this is the year. I can feel it. We have worked for 10 years to buy a house. And now that I look back at all the houses that we were going to buy, none of them were right. So maybe it's a good thing that we didn't buy a house in the past. Maybe it is, because I don't think it would have been, I don't think we would have been happy. Honestly, I don't think we would have been in a position to really enjoy what we have. I think all these years of going without has really put us in a position to appreciate wholeheartedly the idea, the concept, the whatever you want to call it. It just gives us the ability to appreciate it. And the suffering and the not being able to have everything we want when we want it, is been good, I think, for us in the long haul. I went and bought myself, as you may know, I went and bought myself a brand new phone this year. And it was not something that I was intending on doing. But my phone that I was using was a Samsung Galaxy S5. And I had it for 2 years, and it just wouldn't charge anymore. And I would sit at 35%, and it would just randomly turn itself off. And so I went and bought myself a phone, and I bought myself a watch, and I bought myself some AirPods, and I feel so guilty that I did it. I really do. I feel horrible. I could have put that money towards our house. And, but you know what? I did, and I'm glad I did, because again, it's made me appreciate what I have. And the other thing I have is you, my listeners. And I thank you so very much for being there with me. And I love you all so very, very much. And without you, I wouldn't be here. So I want you all to have yourselves an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, I love you, and bye for now.
This has been a Graham's World broadcast, brought to you directly from Graham's mind. So stay tuned, because there's more to come.